So it's a quick little 1 to 4. Our first TP is actually at a 1 to 1.6 R, and then final TP is at a 1 to 4. So first TP is not at 25 handles. I'm going to move my stop to 16.75, so 233. 23300. I'm going to move my stop to 224. It shouldn't come back to this 1 minute bearish gap. It should start to accelerate from this point here. So only risking around 7 handles. So just above break even at the moment. When you're taking the trade off the fair value gap, yeah, so this trade is actually in a discount, but it's a continuation model for the next draw. Considering that the 1 hour bullish gap got inversed, the overall draw is still lower. We had a bullish bias until the 1 hour got inversed, and it got inversed. So now I'm running more of a bearish bias, looking for a continuation lower. Take a look at the 5 minute on ES, because we could have a bullish SMT if that 5's been taken. Right, so final TP on ES is this point. Okay, so move your stops to break even. So wherever your stop is at break even, just move your stops at break even and then close out around 50 to 60% of your position. So that's first TP. Alright, so as of now, it's a risk-free trade. We've already secured around 40 handles or so, and close out 50% at this point. So once price takes out this previous short-term low, then we can trail our stops to the short-term high. We should start to see an acceleration towards sell side at 114, and once that point of sell side has been taken on ES, then I'm going to use that as my final TP. But today there's two opportunities that you could have made money from. The first opportunity was the short that we called out, but I didn't end up taking it. I was very close to taking it, but I didn't take it because of the 1 hour. I didn't know whether it was going to get respected or not, so I was too hesitant, and if I'm going to be a little bit hesitant, I'd rather not take the trade. So I didn't end up taking that. I know some of you possibly would have taken that short, and then I ended up taking this trade once the 1 hour bullish got inversed, and then just target the next draw of sell side, which is at 114. Once that's taken on ES, then I use that as my final TP. So obviously ES took the short-term low, but it didn't get taken on NQ. So it's a bullish SMT for NQ. Possibly we get taken out and break even here. Yeah, okay, so taken out at break even there. Alright, so we secured around 40 handles in the first day of macro, and I don't usually do this, but do you guys want me, I personally am not going to take any trades, but do you guys want me to monitor the rest of this macro where there's only 4 minutes left, but do you want me to monitor the second day of macro and possibly just guide you guys through the next macro as well? Because I can do that also. Because I know a lot of you trade the first AM, even if you make money, you're going to take a look at the second AM and see what the price action's saying. So I can take a look and guide you guys through that as well. Alright, let's do it. I'll have a look at the second day of macro as well, even though myself I'm done for the day here, but I'll guide you guys through the second day of macro, see what we get. So initially, that point of that 1 hour bullish gap got inversed. So the overall draw for price is going to be the next low. The next obvious low on the 4 hour time frame, which you can see is this low of sell side at 947. So I expect price to draw to this point of 947. Also, this low on the 4 hour would be the next draw. Obviously, that was our final TP initially, 21,113, and also on ES. So if ES takes this point at 5.9, then you have a bullish SMT on NQ. So The overall draw is this point a sell side on both NQ and ES. Now we've inversed the 1 hour bullish. So yeah, we had a bullish bias, but I had to switch it once that 1 hour bullish got inversed. We just looked for a lower time frame model and then took shorts. So today we took shorts off the inverse. So initially, to play an inverse, once that gap that you're initially looking at, say the bullish gaps which we was monitoring here, as soon as the closure is below and it's inversed, I took shorts on the closure of the candle. So you don't wait for a return back to the I value gap, you simply run your position from the closure, 25 handle stop, and then target the next draw. And so far price came back to break even. It took us out by a few ticks, and if it runs to the final TP I'll be a little bit pissed, but it is what it is, doesn't really matter. Secured 40 handles, and then we'll take a look at that second day macro as well. Still in, had my entry at 226. Yeah, you possibly got a little bit of a better entry than me. Yeah, so you entered inside of the 1 minute bearish gap. I think my entry was actually at around 212. Fuck man, final TP. Now don't worry about it, because there's going to be plenty of final TP trades coming up. And even if you took this trade here, I know some of you did, that's a final TP already. And then this is the trade that I was comfortable in taking. You can see how volatile price is at the moment. It is absolutely crazy. I mean, since that daily got inversed, the candle that inversed the daily, that alone is 460 handles, which is probably one of the biggest days I've seen in over a year. Apart from this day, 650. So price is extremely volatile at the moment. So it's very easy to catch moves, which run straight to final TP. That's what I was telling you guys throughout the course of 2024, is that this point of year, around March and April, it's extremely volatile and price action is super clean. Alright, so we're outside the first day of macro, and as you guys requested, you want me to monitor the second day of macro, so I'm going to do it, and I'll go live in around 20 minutes or so. So I'll catch you guys shortly.